Hello, hello. Welcome to Sparkle.Sanctuary. My name is Rebecca. I'm so glad you're join me today. This is an unboxing video for two Make Market kits that I recently picked up. I had $15 to Michael's in reward points, and then also had a coupon for, I think, like 40% off one item. So I'll just go ahead and give you the prices. Both of these kits retail for $14.99, and I was able to pick up the Nutcracker for $2.78 before tax, and then the outdoor tree for $3.95 before tax, with all of the things that with all of my points and everything. So, I mean, after tax and everything, I think I spent like $7 on these two kits. So I definitely felt like I had to make this purchase. Now, I recently did what's in my stash video and said I was going to be on a no buy, and I did not do so well at that no buy. Please, no judgment. I had points and I didn't want them to waste. And the only thing I purchase really at Michael's anymore is diamond paintings. And I really wanted to share these kits because they're so cool. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. I'll set this one aside and I will go ahead and pull out this one. This one is, again, a Make Market kit, and it is, the price of these is up top. It's $14.99 US and $21.99 Canadian. It says that it is round drills. And if you can see, there is two Nutcrackers and there is a frame. And if you look off to the side here, it says that it comes with a stylus or a pen. So I'm kind of excited to get into that, but here's what the Nutcrackers looks like. It says that this image is 8 inches by 10 inches or 20.3 centimeters by 25.4 centimeters. And on the back on the side of the box, there's the actual image of what the diamond painting looks like. And it is called Nutcrackers. And then the back of the box has the contents and then some instructions. And then again, the completed project information. So we'll go ahead and get into this. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Opening these boxes can sometimes pose a little bit of a challenge, but anyway, so we'll pull this out. Oh. Okay, so there's the frame. And I've shown a couple other unboxings of the frames before, but I'll still show you in this one what that looks like in case you haven't seen those. If you are interested in seeing those, I will link my playlist below of all my other unboxings that I've done. So, okay, so there's the diamonds that come in this kit, and it doesn't look like, I mean, Make Market doesn't normally come with specialty diamonds, so it doesn't look like this is an exception to that rule. So just basic diamonds in here. Okay, so see if I can't get the canvas out. Oh, I was trying to grab the actual canvas. The plastic overlay was making me miss it. Okay, and I'll dump out what's in here. So before I open up the kit itself, let's look at the toolkit. I guess the canvas. I said kit, but the canvas. Before I open the canvas, here's the toolkit. So it came with a bag with some baggies in it. These are actually nicer baggies than I've seen recently. Those are some nice thick baggies. And then it comes with a gray tray that's similar to the I think Mosfa trays, maybe. I don't know, that maybe not. Just similar to maybe the Diamond Dots trays. That's what I'm thinking of. And then it does come with a pink, a caddy of pink wax. And when I pull this open, there's 2 of them in here. It does have on here an information that says peel off. So basically, when you get one of these, you're going to pull the plastic off of this, and then you can stick your pin into here to get the plastic on. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, just make sure you peel that off. When I first started diamond painting, I didn't know that, and I didn't peel the plastic back and could not figure out why the wax wasn't going in my pin. But basically what you'll do is you have your pin, and this came with a red jelly kind of pin with glitter. That's really cool looking. There we go. It looks, I think, more orange on my screen. I don't know if it will in the post, but this is definitely red. But it's also got gold-ended multi-placer and single placer. I haven't seen gold before, but these are both like the screw-in kind. So you'll want to make sure if you want to swap these out that you have the screw-in type of multi-placers and single placers. Okay, so I'll get that back in there. But basically, when you are ready to diamond paint, you will open up your caddy of wax. You'll take off that little piece of plastic and you'll dip your pen in and twist it around. And when you pick it back up, there will be wax in there. If you need more wax, you can always dip it in another spot and twist it and pull back out. And then you can also do the same thing with your multi-placer on the other side. You can just dip it in and kind of wiggle it a little bit, and then you'll have wax inside of your pen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put all of these back. But I don't know how many baggies this comes with, if it's enough for your kit or not. But it is nice that they offer some baggies to go along with it. Okay. This kit also came with a magnetic frame, so that it is plastic wrapped. So let me see if I can't get this open. Hold on just a second. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so basically, you have two sides of this frame. One is going to go on the top of your canvas like this, and the other side is going to go on the bottom of your canvas. These are magnetized together. So there's magnets on each of these, and you'll put one of these under the top of your canvas and the other one on the top, and then they'll click together. I'll show you what that looks like here in just a second. Let me get that out of the way. So I'm not going to go through all of these diamonds, but I will open this a little bit and give you a little bit of a more close-up image. So there's obviously going to be some browns and tans in there because they're nutcrackers, but I do see lots of reds and greens and oranges and other colors as well. So I'm curious to see. And then there's this blue as well. So I'm curious to see what that's going to look like on the canvas. Put that aside. Okay, so let's look at this. Wait, let me make sure there's some paperwork in here. All right, so this comes like they've done one of these with every Make Market kit. If you've not done a Make Market kit before, or you get one that a style that you've never done before, I definitely recommend looking at the instructions because they have different ones for different purposes. Like they have ones for stickers and they have ones for these kinds of canvases, and then they have ones for regular canvases. So it can be helpful. But here they're demonstrating what it looks like to put the, well, that's the French side, but what it looks like to put the magnetic frame on. So I think that's handy if you've never looked at one. They're worth looking over, and they're handy in your kit. And then this kit, because there is not going to be a legend on the sides of the canvas, it does come with a legend, a walking legend. And so this kit shows that there are 37 colors. There's a lot of colors for a smaller kit. So I'm curious to see the confetti level. All right, so I'm going to pull this in closer because it is a smaller image. And ta-da, that's what it looks like. So this is a lot of confetti. So confetti is where you have multiple colors in a very small area so that you have to keep changing out your tray. So like this is a really good example of confetti. Like there's hardly any where you have multiple places. Like there's threes here, but none of them are together, that kind of thing. So when you have to change out the colors in your tray multiple times and you can't use like a multi-placer very easily, that's what confetti is. So as opposed to down here, there is an entire section here of the number 4. That's what we would call color blocking. And that's where you have one color that you get to work on, and you can use a multi-placer to place down multiple drills at a time. There are a few areas of some color blocking here, but this is mostly confetti. So it's probably good that this is a rather small image. And I'm just now noticing that the faces on these two nutcrackers is not actually a drill field. So this would actually be considered, in my eyes, a partial because it's not fully utilized. If that makes sense. So there, kind of give you the idea of how big this image is. The legend is actually as tall as, or a little taller than the image itself, if that tells you anything about how small this is. So, but yeah, when you're ready to frame it, you just take one of these and put it down, and then put that over the top of it. And then once you kind of get that lined up the way you want it, kind of take this in and set it down on top of it. I just did a really poor job of that. But anyway, you get the gist. That's what it looks like. And then you'll be able to hang it up from that, if that makes sense. And it'd be a really cool decoration for the holidays. That's why I picked this one up. I thought it would be a neat one to make and hang on the walls. All right, so I'm going to get this image set aside and we can look at this box. Okay, so this kit is obviously, again, by Make Market. Now, the cost of this kit is the exact same as the other one because it comes with a larger diamond painting and no pin or stylus. And so that's what makes the difference. This one does say it comes with square gems. So this is going to be square-shaped diamonds. And then the image is just a Christmas tree. It says it is 16 by 20 inches or 40.6 centimeters by 50.8 centimeters. This side of the box has nothing on it. The back of the box has the contents and, again, instructions. And the back, the lower image on here says outdoor tree and shows a full image of it. And again, the other side of the box has nothing on it. So we'll go ahead and get that one opened. This box was easier to open than the last one. All right, we'll dump that out and set the box aside. Okay, so I failed to mention in the other one, this is what is called a dust cover bag. Basically, it tries to make it so that your diamond painting doesn't get damaged in shipping, like if there were to be some water or whatever. It's supposed to help protect it. Or if you store them outside of their boxes, some people store them just inside these plastic bags. Both of them did come with that, and I didn't mention it in the other one. I think this one has like holes in the plastic, so I don't think that that would be very helpful if it was to become waterlogged or something. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, so I'm going to dump out the contents of the inside of this canvas before we go looking at it. Show you what those look like. The diamonds are not wanting to come out of here. Kind of stuck. Okay, so all right, so the kit is very similar to the other one. It comes with baggies, it comes with a gray tray, it comes with the wax caddy with 2 plates of wax in it. But instead of that specialty pin, it's going to come with one of these regular plastic pins with a pin grip, and it's just one of your regular placers that comes with all of the kits. Okay, so again, our diamonds to this kit are square shaped. I don't know if I should run through each of these. I'll just kind of give you a gist of what they look like. Sorry for the crinkle, but there seems to be a lot of really light colors, and I'm wondering if it's because it's more of a snowy scene. This color here is a beautiful color. I don't know what that is because they don't go by DMC. I believe there is a conversion chart out there, but I'm not sure. And so these just generally, I don't end up keeping them anyway from these kind of kits. Same thing with diamond dots, but they're mauve kind of colors. There's some like grayish purple colors in there, some really pretty blues, and then there's just this little hint of yellow here. And yeah, it looks like a pretty, oh, there is a specialty diamond in here. Okay, let me look at that box really fast. It just says 35 colors, so I am anxious to see what that looks like on the canvas if they have that labeled separately. Okay, so there is, sorry, I'll go back to this. In this kit, I'll pull this one out. Sorry for all the crinkle, goodness. This is an AB diamond. It's a white AB diamond. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis. It simulates the northern lights. Basically, the tops of each of these drills has an iridescent coating, and it just shines in different colors under different lights. I'm in can. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, I have never, I don't think I have any others with special diamonds in it that I can recall. I could be very wrong. But I'm anxious to see where those go on the canvas. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get into this. I'll unroll this backwards. Again, it comes with the how-to instructions. Now the canvas itself is a more stiff kind of canvas than what you would see with other companies. It doesn't have the soft backing flocking on the back of here. It's just a regular like oiled cloth or something like that canvas. I don't know the difference between them. But yeah, this is not like, it's more of a stiff kind of canvas. It is still scalloped along the edges, but it is not poked. But I've not had these fray before. And if you look on the end of this canvas, we'll start at the bottom. This number aligns with the numbers on the diamonds in the bag. So if you look here, it says number 24 because it's diamond number 24, but the number underneath that is actually the same number, and that's how you match them up for the canvas. So go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, I have majority of the image in frame on here, so that's really nice. It's just a single solitary decorated tree out in a snowy scene. This has quite a bit of color blocking on it, actually. I'll go ahead and bring this up. So this section here, I've had some other squares from Make Market, and when you have a square diamond painting, a lot of times the drill field itself ends up being a little bit washed out. This is not washed out. This is so very clear. These are nice and clear and crisp symbols. I have no issues reading them. This is a really nice improvement that I'm seeing. There are grid lines around the squares, so I don't know if those shouldn't be visible if the squares line up really nicely on the canvas, but that is definitely an improvement from the previous canvas that I worked on. So that is really nice to see. It's not an oversaturated drill field. Those are very nice and clear. Given that a majority, like the tree is confetti, but the majority of the background is color blocking. And even down here, there's some line blocking. And then it's back to color blocking kind of down here. This kit is going to work up so quickly and so nicely. I looked at the symbols on the canvas, and there is no indication that that is that AB drill actually exists. It is this slash mark number 35 on the kit. And so I wanted to show you basically that slash mark is periodically throughout the snow here at the bottom of the tree. And then it also is sprinkled in all of these little light patches throughout the tree. I am very, very, very glad that I ended up purchasing this kit. I had looked at it when it originally came out and I wasn't sure, and my brain kept going back to it. And so when I saw that I had that $15 coupon and I realized I was basically going to get this one for free or get it at a deep discount with another one, I just knew I had to have it. So I really love this image. I love the way this looks. I love the idea of a single solitary tree being decorated out in the middle of the snow. It kind of makes me think maybe Santa is at the North Pole and had his little elves decorate a tree for anybody coming through. I think that's kind of a cool idea. But yeah, this is definitely, I'm very pleasantly surprised with the drill field on this canvas, and am anxiously now looking forward to seeing how, if any improvements have been made to their square drills as well. So really fast, there's nothing aside from the number on the bottom of this canvas and the legend. So they have a legend on the bottom right and the top left. There is no other markings on this canvas. There is a slight like frame around the edge. So it's just a black line or gray, black line around the edge of the image. Otherwise, there's really nothing on the back of this canvas. So no identifiers for what company or anything like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm so excited about actually working this one up in the winter time. I know I'm getting ready to work on a fall image. And so I imagine this is actually going to be something that I kit up pretty quickly, because I'm really anxious to see what these diamonds look like and see if they've made improvements on those as well. Anyway, so sorry. I'm just so impressed with the improvements that they've made in this, just from even the kit that I purchased this last fall. They've made a vast improvement. So that's really awesome and great to see. When a company is willing to take criticism and improve on what they've already done, that sets them above and beyond in the fact that the price point is so low. Like, you just can't beat this company. So for, when you're looking at buying licensed artwork. Anyway, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I will try and link this canvas as well as the Nutcracker with frame in the description box in case you're interested in purchasing either one of those. If I do leave a link, don't worry. I'm not affiliated with any companies, so that link won't cost you anything or do anything. It'll just take you to where you're wanting to go in case you're wanting to purchase one of these. Anyway, I hope that you have a great rest of your week. And just remember, Sparkle Sanctuary is where you go to take care of your mental health. So please take time to take care of you, and I will see you next time. Bye all.